emergency department, getting it recognized by the College of Physician and Surgeon, and then promoting this concept across Pakistan, whether it be in trauma center or Aga Khan University Hospital, Liaquat National Hospital. We were just talking to you that chest pain, when a patient comes have a chest pain, it is very important that he comes to a center and a diagnosis is made, whether it is a heart attack or it's gastritis, because the prognosis of both of them are entirely different. Another aspect, Dr. Abdul Salam, is stroke, जो फालिज कहते हैं. And early diagnosis is very important. And there are many reasons for strokes, and the treatment is entirely different. Dr. Abdul Salam, tell us about the management and diagnosis and what role you have played in this.
Okay, Assalamu alaikum everyone. And I'm very glad to be here and talking about telemedicine, which is one of the areas that is developing in Pakistan. And when in the COVID era, we realized the real importance of telemedicine. And I will give you a couple of messages that are very, very important. As Dr. Shahid Noor is one of my senior from Dow and a very revered physician. So plenty of people are inspired by his work. But let me tell you more about telemedicine in just a few minutes. I'll give you a couple of scenarios. One of them is explained by him. A chest pain patient comes to the emergency department. It could be any time of the day, maybe 2 o'clock at night. And one of the junior doctors is working over there, and probably he has never seen a chest pain patient like that before. This is the usual story of Pakistan, and that was the reason that we have asked the CPSP to have emergency medicine as a discipline for training. So this physician at 2 o'clock in the morning, what kind of a resources he can gather at that point in time? So the telemedicine helps at that point in time. He can call his senior who may be like sleeping at his home comfortably, and all he has to do is open up his device, look at the ECG and tell him what is next to be done. And if this patient needs to go to the cath lab, at least those 15, 20, 30 minutes that this physician will take coming from home to the hospital will be saved. This patient will be prepared for the cath lab, and the doctor will arrive on time. This is one of the aspects of telemedicine. So the distance should not be the deciding factor of the fate for that particular patient. The same thing goes for the stroke patients. If the patient is having a paralysis or a stroke, and if he happens to come to the hospital where maybe it's in the middle of the night, or maybe the neurologist has just gone home. Now, how are they going to make the decision about the TPA or things like that that can save this patient's life? That will again, telemedicine will come. So these two instances that I just gave to you would show that the telemedicine has a greater role. And I'm talking about the cities. I'm talking about the cities. And that's the second message. Telemedicine will make the healthcare cost effective. Although it may seem contrary that you're spending too much money on equipments and on other things, but I'm saying it will make the things cost effective. And the reason for that is that the decisions that would be made by the telemedicine physician somewhere in the distance will save the patient's life. And so it's not going to cost a lot of money through disability or other things, or maybe the patient's dying because of the decision not made in time. So that time saved will be the financial gain for the patient, for the institution, for the country. So this is why I think telemedicine would be a real money saver, patient's life saver, and a lot of other things. I would stop over here. I have a lot of other things to do, but to answer your question, that's the thing that we have to work with.
Thank you, thank you. There are audience. You know, What are early symptom of stroke? Anybody who knows can give me one symptom. Raise your hand. आप खड़ी हो जाएं प्लीज और जोर से बोलें. Where? स्ट्रोक तो फालिज की बात कर रहे हैं ना. स्ट्रोक नहीं, स्ट्रोक है फालिज. ठीक है. So early diagnosis is very important. Suspicion is very important. ठीक है ना. Let's move to another panelist, and a very popular panelist. My question will be addressed to Professor Raza Askari. And
ladies and gentlemen, we now move to our next session, Medical Pharmacology and Business Realm. This session explores the critical intersections of medical education, pharmacology, biomedical engineering, and allied healthcare business strategies in shaping our healthcare ecosystem. It is my privilege to introduce the moderator for this session, Dr. Abid Abbas Sheikh, Organizing Secretary of Healthcare Expo 2025. Dr. Sheikh has played a pivotal role in bringing together thought leaders to address pressing healthcare challenges. His expertise lies in medical affairs, research, training and development, and healthcare innovation. I would now like to invite our panelists up on stage. Professor Dr. Muhammad Shahid Shamim, Associate Dean for Graduate Studies and Professor of Medical Education and Surgery at the Aga Khan University, with qualifications including FRCS, Glasgow, FCPS, a PhD in Medical Education from Australia, and a Senior Fellowship from Advanced HE, UK. Dr. Shamim has been instrumental in leading curriculum reforms and faculty development programs across Pakistan and Middle East. Professor Dr. Syed Irfan Haider, Vice Chancellor of Salim Habib University, with a PhD and MS from the University of Texas at Austin, an MBA from IBA Karachi, and extensive leadership experience, including serving as Rector of IOBM and Vice Chancellor of Ziauddin University. Dr. Haider has been a driving force in higher education, innovation, and industry academia linkages. Mr. Syed Iqbal Rafat, Chief Executive Officer of SciTech Pharmaceuticals, with over 32 years of experience in the healthcare sector, including more than 2 decades in top management roles, Mr. Rafat has successfully led operations for multinational and national pharmaceutical companies. Under his leadership, SciTech Pharma has emerged as a trusted provider of high-quality injectable antibiotics and specialty medicines, while also making notable philanthropic contributions. Dr. Syed Sajjad Haider Zaidi, associated with NUS PN Engineering College for over 2 decades, leading the Power Systems Research Lab, Dr. Zaidi has been at the forefront of research in biomedical technologies, smart grids, renewable energy, and automation. With over 80 research papers, multiple patents, and national innovation awards, he continues to push the boundaries of biomedical engineering in Pakistan. Dr. Nadeem Rahman, Head of Medical Affairs at Sanofi Pakistan, formerly Host Pakistan, with over 30 years of experience in multinational pharmaceutical companies, including Wyeth, GSK, Hilton Pharma, and ICI. Dr. Rahman has led strategic initiatives in medical affairs, clinical trials, and digital health. He has also pioneered partnerships such as the Sanofi-Bima mobile collaboration, expanding affordable healthcare access through telemedicine and microinsurance. Thank you for joining us.
Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. First of all, I thank you all individually for taking your time out and being here on our invite. The session is Medical Pharmacology and Business Realm. It's a very important area, I think. Okay, whatever that is related to healthcare is related with each other as well. Let it be the doctors, the medicines that they prescribe, all the industries which are related to the manufacturing of medicines, including the research and development, and of course the medical devices, which is in itself a big subject. All these things are related. So I think it is a very important area, and especially for our younger generation, so that we could not only discuss but also find venues for them so that they could progress and they could choose uh, their future perspective in life. I will start with Professor Shahid Samin. Shahid Samin sir, public health is an important area. I think I'm talking about academia, we are a bit lacking in it. We are lacking on the undergrad level, we are lacking at the graduation level, and we are lacking at the postgraduate level. First of all, I would like to ask if my statement, do you agree with it?
I completely agree with it.
Okay. So, as a academician, as a pioneer and um, a modern person who is addressing this subject and being associated with, initially I remember that you were with Dow University of Health Sciences,